Hey, 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 it's your girl Tina, and I am here to do a small tutorial. I want to make a bag, a sack for 4th of July, right? So I'm going to use these little, they call them paper pockets. I got this from Tuesday morning some while back. They're 5x7 paper pockets, but I'm going to use them as treat bags. And I'm using them for the 4th. So let me show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this Tim Holtz stamp set. I love this set. I'm also going to use some Memento Paris Dusk. And I'm going to make a treat bag. Alright, so I'm going to show you a technique called repeat stamping. Very easy, and I love the end result. I love this technique. It's one of my favorites. All right, I recommend that you do have a bleed sheet up under here, and you will see why, because you don't want anything to get up under here when you stamping. You want to try to make it as neat as possible. But we all know in crafting that there's no rhyme or reason, no wrong or right. All right, let's jump in. So basically all you are going to be doing is stamping in order. I want to make sure that you all can see me. All right, here we go. So I hope all is well with you all. What y'all doing today? Getting that meat ready, them salads ready, and just having a good time with family and friends. This technique, all you're going to do is overlap. So you see I started in the middle and I made a row. Then I went in with the first stamp on the second level and I put it in between, stacking in between where the stamps ended. And you're just going to do that all the way up the sheet. All the way up the sheet. Okay. No big major thing. All right. We're going to keep going. And watch this bag come to life, honey, because I love this technique. There's so many ways you can do it. You could use basically any stamp that you have. You can use this technique on. All right, so now here we get into the top. Don't get scared when you get to the top of the page or get lost. Continue to do the same thing. Stagnate it. Put it in between the last two where they meet. And just stamp. Now, you have these few little gaps. So what you do is you take the stamp, and I'm just going to use the edge just to fill in that gap. Real simple, just like that. Just to fill in the gap. I like the completeness of it. I have a little space over here. And that's all I'm going to do. Now, this little space, that's going to annoy me. So I'm going to put a little stamp there. All right, so that's it. That's the first side. And then you're going to go to the second side. So now this right here, I do not want anything, any ink to get on that part. So what I do is I put this little piece of scrap paper there. All right, we're going to start at the bottom like we did before. You're going to go to the middle. You're going to stamp. And then you're going to stamp left. Or you could do right first. No rhyme or reason. And then we're going to start stacking. Remember, I'm going to stack on top of where the two stamps met. Just that simple. Real nice technique. I love it. And you know, I think this is a good way to use more of your stamps. You could do this technique in a journal. You could do this technique on a card. on a tag. I mean, so many ways you could use this technique. All right, let's go. Pull the bag down. All right, we coming to the part where you might get a little ink on the scrap paper, but that's okay because you have the scrap paper there. All right, so you know these two little peaks are going to irritate me. So here we go. We're going to stamp that little piece. We got that scrap paper there. So we're not going to worry about anything. You see how the scrap paper catches everything. All right, we're going to do this side. Okay. Now we can remove that, and you have a clear edge. All right, let's do these little holes here. The little peekaboos. Again, you're just going to take it and you're just going to stamp on those little edges just to make your bag complete. I love it. So here we go. We finished with stamping on the back side and the front. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add extra interest to this print. So I'm going to use my white jelly roll, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm just going to make some white sketch lines. Again, nothing fancy, but it adds a great punch to this bag. Okay, so you could do a lot with a little, and I get that from a girl, Ethnic Green Living. Hey girl, she always teaches us that you can do a lot with a little. So I know we go to the stores and we buy and we purchase, you know, especially Dollar Tree has us spoiled now because you can find so many things in the Dollar Tree. But what happens when you look for something in particular as simple as a treat bag, and it's not the type of treat bag that you're looking for? You pull out what you have at home and you create your own. And that's basically what I did. I was looking for a certain thing, a certain theme, I should say. My words get tired. And I just didn't like what I found. So I decided, guess what? I'm pulling out my Tim and I'll make my own little treat bags. And that's what I did. You all see how this bag is transforming. I mean, to something simple as a red little paper sack or pocket, that's what they called it. And look at it transforming itself and coming to life. And that's what art is all about. And that's what creating is all about. Creating your own. Sending your own message. And so I hope you all try this out one day. Very relaxing. And it's different ways that you can do your stamping as well. This is just what I chose for this bag. You don't have to use word stamps. You could use image stamps and do the same technique as well. Now, this does not have to be perfect because this is a sketch stamp anyway, which I like. So in sketching, it's really nothing permanent or perfect with sketching. So I'm just doodling, putting some white ink here and there, and it makes a big difference. Okay, so like I said, this bag is a 5x7. You could use smaller bags, but of course if you use a smaller bag, then you probably will want to use a smaller stamp. This is so soothing, and I really enjoy doing this sort of thing. So you all look at that bag coming to life. Just adding a little white ink on top of this blue and gives us a red white and blue bag. Anybody popping firecrackers today? I need to know. I love fireworks. And that was one of the things that my granddad, this was his favorite holiday because he got to go out and shoot his guns up in the air. Oh my God, that was like the highlight of the day. He was like a little kid in the candy store. And I would love to see him get so excited about when it get dark shooting up his different guns, because he had a gun collection. He had rifles. He had all that kind of stuff. But he loved the fact that he could shoot freely on 4th of July. And he just enjoyed it. He was a hunter, so he went back down south every year and went hunting. All right, look at that, you all. This is the beginning of the bag. And so this is what you would do to create your own bag. Again, you would turn on the other side and you would repeat the same thing. You would just put your markings, just like I did on the front of this bag. Very simple. You'll go around, do all of the print on this side as well as you did on the other side. And this is the end result. Beautiful. This is how your sack, bag, pocket will come out. So I want to come in and just share that little technique with you as I design these two little treat bags that I'm going to be using to give out on later on today. All right, until next time, you all stay blessed, keep creating, and leave me some comments below. Tell me what you think about this technique. Tell me what you think about this bag. All right. And if you tried this technique, please share with me. If you do it and have a video, please let me know so I can come over and watch your video. Till next time, stay blessed. Happy 4th of July.